Welcome to day 2 of our 72-hour houseboat swamp survival challenge.
Look at that iridescent purple face.
Storm is really bad. The old catch and cook cabin is at it again, boy. All right, now it is time for the ultimate bluegill swamp feast.
Yeah, dude, y'all freaking cleaned them up, boy.
I just broke off. How did that happen? You got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the swamp for day 2 of our 72-hour survival challenge, and we're going into the lily pads. We're chasing us some bluegill, and we're gonna try to get us some frogs. If you guys remember yesterday, we went out and we searched for catfish all day long. We didn't do too well, but we did end up getting some bass, and we had some bassitizers, and BJ made us one of the greatest things ever.
This is absurd, bro.
Came out good.
Yeah, dude, thank you so much, bro. Oh my gosh, this looks like something I get at a restaurant.
Now, we did have one massive failure. Before we came out here, nobody looked at the weather, and turns out we have a bunch of terrible storms every single day that we're out here. So it's gonna be a battle of how much food can we catch to cook up in the catch and cook cabin in between all of the storms. And by the way, when you're out here in the middle of the swamp and you're the only giant chunk of floating metal, you then become by default a lightning rod. Today we're on a different mission. We're gonna be infiltrating all of the lily pads out here. And by the way, there's a ton in search for big bluegill. So we can make bluegill bites and then maybe some catfish or bullfrogs later this evening. Well, good morning, folks. We are back at it again today. We got the old reef boy ready to rock and roll, and looks like day 2 we are gonna have some rain again. We've got a rainbow off in the distance, and we've got some sprinkling going down, but today should be a good one. We're now past our 24-hour mark. We're working towards our 48-hour mark, so you know, midway today will be halfway through. And today I think we're going after bluegill this morning in the pads. Catfish Creek just didn't live up to its name for us. We had chicken livers, we had all the right things going for us. We even soaked some lines last night and we got nothing. So I think we're gonna go after something that we know we can get, which is gonna be bluegill in the pads, and then make bluegill bites, but like a really special version of bluegill bites, not just chunked up bluegill. It's gonna be awesome. And then we've got some bass from one of the canals yesterday, so we might whip up some bassitizers and bluegill bites for lunch. And then we'll see if we can hit a home run with a big catfish dinner, or who knows. But first things first, we got to get Reefy Boy off to an island because it's his scheduled bathroom break. We need a little more flotation on the rear of the houseboat. It has a third tritune, so you got one here, one on the far side, you got one in the middle, but the one in the middle stops in about the middle. So if we get a really long one, I think it'll help the back end. We're chasing the pads, so we're gonna go chase the pads. The bluegill are in the pads. They had a feast of mayflies, to say the least, last night. Turns out the mayfly spawn was last night. BJ, can you give them some mayfly facts?
Yeah, they only live 1 to 2 days. Apparently they live in the water as whatever stage they're in, but when they turn into the mayflies, they only live for a day or two, so.
Well, we hit the migration last night, mayflies. So what's funny, we were joking, we were covered in mayflies last night. And by the way, the bluegill eat the mayflies. So that's, any bluegill we catch today are gonna be just world record size. But any mayflies we have on board by tomorrow will no longer be here because they only live 2 days, which is good because, well, they're everywhere. Now, we are gonna be using worms in the pads because you just simply can't beat live bait when it comes to bluegill. But I will say, we're probably gonna grab some of our crappie baits on the wall as well, just in case they get real fired up. I personally enjoy catching them on an artificial. It's a lot more fun. But we're out here for 72 hours, so the mission is to eat, and we've got some worms for the old bluegill. By the way, we've got a big storm rolling in later, so we gotta get the fishing done now because later this afternoon is not promised. So any fish that we're gonna eat probably has to happen right now. All right, boys. It's bluegill extravaganza time. Got the houseboat running, generators running, so when we get back, she'll be nice and cold. She's all locked up, security cameras are on. It's freaking right out, baby. These look very dead. Delicioso. Well, we got a bluegill, but I don't think that one's a keeper, so we're gonna toss him back. Hey, buddy. It's getting pretty embarrassing. They're getting smaller. Not sure what we're supposed to do with that, but I think we're gonna completely change plans and we gotta do something. This ain't good. Oh my God! Hold on, dude.
I'm putting in the work.
What?
All right, let me pay my retax.
Bro, pay the retax. And look at this guy.
That's a hog. Look at the head on this thing.
Corey just smashed an absolute unit of a bluegill. My favorite thing about these big ones, look at that iridescent purple face. I mean, that is a proper eater right there. We're gonna toss her in the live well. Woo! This guy's got some beautiful colors. He's got an orange belly, got yellow on his head, purple on his gills. Beautiful fish. My goodness, dude.
Yes, sir.
That's 2 giants.
That's 2.
My gosh, bro.
It's got
My
some
goodness.
girth to them, too.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and drive her down in there, boy. Dude.
Woo!
You got the biggest
I do.
bluegills by far,
2.
bro.
Doubled up on the leaderboard.
Boys, it's getting nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made a good call coming in. All right, let's get everybody off on the front, and then we're gonna have to roll to the back like pretty quickly. We still got a live well full of a bunch of bluegill. We're keeping that going, but storm is really bad. We got all these waves coming in through here. We're getting the front. We got the front side of the back, so they can just ride in unison. We had a bad storm yesterday, but I think this one's gonna be a lot worse. Red coming around us. Not good.
No, it looks like it's gonna get pretty nasty on us out here.
So I just got back on board. This is kind of the thought. Corey and BJ were talking a little bit, and BJ just sitting on the front porch looking at the goddamn storm coming right at us. But we are in the absolute middle of nowhere, like really. Catfish Creek is far from everyone else, far from camp, far from shallow water. So you're thinking we pull the anchors up, motor to the mouth of the canal.
Yeah, I think at least if we're there, we have blockage coming
Yeah.
from the east, so that'll keep us safe. Because if we get in 3-foot chop with this boat, it's likely to roll.
Yeah, this thing is a little tippy, and then it's connected to the jet boat, and then we're all literally in the middle of the lake. Like for real, this is not being dramatic. This is like being for real. So,
and the bad thing is there's no docks anywhere.
Yeah,
around.
there's
not
not-
like we could run to safety close
Right.
anywhere.
Yeah, there's no safety anywhere close for sure. And then the jet boat can't handle waves much bigger either. So,
No.
all right, let's figure it out. Lightning detected near you. Remain sheltered for 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, boys. I don't know if shelter in the houseboat counts as shelter when you're literally a lightning rod on the water. So, all right, I'm gonna put all this stuff up. I'm gonna maybe bring a GoPro with me. Let's get comms figured out and then detach the jet boat, and I'm gonna bounce. Ultimately, I think we made the right call, and looks like the houseboat is able to move pretty good. So she's getting after it. It's funny because the wind is hitting it like that now, so it's like slightly pushing it over, but I guess that little 2-stroke motor is getting after it, boy. Hopefully we can find a safe spot to tuck it in.
This is what we needed. We can fish off the front porch. We can fish off the back porch. Bait will land on our back porch all night long.
Yeah, man. So we were in old Catfish Creek, and turns out there's no catfish in Catfish Creek, so don't be fooled by a name of a place if you ever want to go fishing. And now we have our boat right where we want it, right smack dab in the middle of these lilies, and I think we're gonna get some good fish here. It's in here. Oh my God, these are big uns. Oh boy, that's just a cheat code. I just broke off. How did that happen? Well, I didn't want to be in this position, but I think it's finally time. I'm not proud of this, but when you're in the swamp for 3 days, this is what you're gonna get. I just want to say, that was pretty delightful, dude.
Oh, bathroom?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty chill. Oh, we need a fan, like some air circulation there. I was just sitting there in like a metal box. Like, it's even raining right now, which cooled it off a lot, but yeah, it gets hot in there.
Glad it's not one of them days it's 104 degrees.
Well, that's why I was like, well, if I'm ever gonna use the houseboat bathroom, you use it now. Like, it's nice overcast. It's probably 80 degrees out.
Yeah, it's probably like 85, but it's not really hot in there like a
It's not 97, which it was earlier. So we got some bluegills on the live well. We got a little bit of rain in and coming right now. I think can you wait until this holds off, or is it gonna get way worse? There's no telling, dude. There's no telling what's going on with this storm. All right, well, we've got a bucket full. Well, not really a bucket full. I think we've got 6 fish total, but 2 are absolute studs that Corey caught. Big old bluegills right here, absolutely beautiful color. And we're gonna be cleaning these guys up. We're gonna be cleaning these guys up, and we're actually gonna eat them tonight while we're in the pads. And surprisingly enough, it's where all of these fish live. So maybe after we fill our bellies with some bluegill, we fish off the front porch and see if we can get some more. We got 6 fish. We're gonna do them 2 different ways. We've got 4 of the medium-sized ones We're gonna cut the heads off, clean them, gut them, scale them, and deep fry them whole, which should be interesting. And then for the bigger ones, BJ asked me to get a good little knife and actually fillet the 2 big ones. So I think BJ has something up his sleeve, maybe some bluegill bites, whatever that recipe he was talking about. But first things first, we got a lot of descaling to do. We've got all our bluegill fillets there, and then we've got, well, we said whole, but I cut the heads off and then the bottom so we could clean out. But yeah, I mean, I'd say for bluegill bites, you know, not a huge meal.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And we got kind of lucky because it's just now sprinkling a little bit, so we're not getting fully rained on. And then Corey, you said what was over there. Where we were way over there.
It's white wall.
It's pretty bad. So we got lucky. I think we made the right decision. And then being in the lily pads, plus there's like an actual berm right there of land. The wind's coming this way. It's like a big wind block. So it worked out really good. Be able to like frog, bass fish, catfish, everything tonight right here. Well, bluegill too, but we already kind of did that.
We done dropped the head right down. We chummed it all up and then dropped the head down, so hopefully we'll catch a catfish while we're cooking.
Yeah, we got some bait literally right there. I mean, it's not even out. It just dropped right in front. That's where we clean the fish, so something good might happen, but either way, we got some good bluegill to eat now. There you go, buddy. All right, now it is time for the ultimate bluegill swamp feast. So on my right, which is your left, we have whole bluegill, which we are gonna be deeming the nacho cheese Doritos. Essentially, we're gonna take nacho cheese Doritos, mix them in a batter, deep fry those fish, and then put more Doritos on them. And a couple extra things. It's gonna be really delicious. On this side right here, the big bluegill fillets we have, we're gonna do swamp-inspired blue rolls, or bluegill rolls, or just egg rolls with bluegill in them. And it's gonna be delicious. So the storm kind of threw us off track a little bit. The boys and myself are starving. So let's whip up one of the best bluegill feasts the swamp has ever seen.
So we got a bunch of bluegill, garlic, green onions, cream cheese, a little bit of blackened seasoning, lime.
And this is gonna be our swamp rolls, right?
This is just gonna be a filling. This is what we had in the boat, so you gotta work with what you got, and we got bluegill.
We got the big bluegill fillets in there. That's gonna get stirred up and apparently wrapped up into rolls and then dropped down in the fryer. So thanks to Corey for those 2 big bluegill, because well, now we got blue rolls. You're putting powdered sugar with the bluegill? All right, okay. I'm not gonna question anything, man. BJ is the cook around here. I've never seen anything like this before. Not expecting that ingredient, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
You got an idea.
Oh, okay. What's the idea?
This is cheddar cheese
Okay.
grits.
Cheddar cheese grits, got it.
Because I've got more liquid in there than I need. Thinking about putting these in there.
You gonna add grits to the special sauce?
Yeah, well, we're just gonna deep fry it anyways.
I kind of like it. I think go for it, man. I think if you're doing swamp rolls, they need some grits, you know? There it is, boy. Bluegill, powdered sugar, grits, cream cheese. What else is in there? Like diced onions, garlic. It's a swamp roll for sure. BJ is apparently very good at this, so I'm gonna try and probably mess it up, but here we go. It's all about learning today with the old swamp rolls. Take a little scoop of this bluegill meat. Go here with it. Go there with it. Roll over. Tuck in.
Yep. Gotta push that in, yep. Roll it.
Roll.
And when you get to the top, get some water.
Wet it. Done.
Done.
Done. Okay. Done. Swamp roll. Now we've got whole bluegill nacho cheese Doritos, also known as the swamp bluegill Dorito. Uncle Buck's
probably a healthy amount. Blackened redfish magic. Gotta say, this view is pretty immaculate, man.
Yeah, I'm loving cooking right here.
Pretty immaculate, man. Gotta do a formal taste test. By the way, these are minis. Delicious. Should be good right there. What a great sound. Beautiful. I'm liking where we're going with this. Little ASMR for you folks at home. Got the gills. Now it's time to meet my Uncle Buck. Never had so much weight in the batter box before, my gosh. Let's take a peek. Oh, dude. Take a gander.
Perfect.
They're so perfect. Really quick, right?
Yep, there you go. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, beautiful.
Rolling in Doritos.
Oh my God. What a cheesy mess, dude.
You might have to crunch them up a little more fine, maybe.
Yeah. There we go. There's one right there. There's two. How long you think, DJ?
About 5 minutes.
All right, you ready for the magic?
Yeah, see it.
Here we go. Woo! She's down there doing her thing. All right, so at 6 o'clock exactly, which is 5 minutes, we're gonna pull them bad boys out. So we'll put that cover on. We'll let them keep doing their thing, and we're gonna keep freaking going, boy. Oh, buddy. This is gonna be good. They're gonna be cheesy. Whether they're good or not, I don't know, but they will be cheesy. Watch them fingers. Ooh, boy.
Need to start loading some of these.
Oh, we can just do more than one. I don't know why I didn't think about that, man.
I think we'll probably go 4 at a time because I don't want to crowd it too much.
The old swamp rolls.
Swamp rolls.
Do the old drop. How long, DJ?
On these, probably go 3 minutes.
All right. 6:09, we'll be ready to rock and roll. So somebody's gator hunting down there? Oh yeah, look at them, dude. Yeah, they are. They're going gator hunting, but little do they know the best catch and cook is right in here.
They could have came
Yeah,
on
man.
in.
Look, could you imagine though if they go out and they actually get a gator and bring us some gator to cook up in here?
That would be awesome.
That would be like friggin' next level, boy. Oh my gosh, the most crispity ASMR ever, dude. Egg rolls just. And just like that, we are done with our bluegill catch and cook reef. It smells good, doesn't it, buddy? I know, I know. Right here, we got our swamp rolls featuring bluegill fillets. And right here, we've got our blue Ritos, which are gonna be so freaking good. Yeah, boys, I don't think anyone's beating us at the houseboat catch and cook game. This is, I mean, this is just absurd. And now the backdrop back here. So, let's see. Everybody's plate looks absurd, man. Wow, bro.
You know you're in a good place in life whenever you can be out on a houseboat in the middle of the swamp and still eating bluegill egg rolls.
Oh my gosh. Hey, bluegill egg rolls featured by Corey, bro. Corey caught all the bluegill for that.
Y'all are welcome.
Plates are absolutely beautiful. The scenery is absolutely beautiful. The weather is beautiful. But now, let's see the most important part, how it tastes. It's all about the crunch. Okay. I'm just a sucker for egg rolls, I think, dude. I think you could put a lily pad in this egg roll. Freaking delicious.
Reef would like it. That's amazing.
I'm so glad we have so many of these. Oh, what's wrong? Nobody's going after their little bluegill yet?
I was waiting to see, it's so hot.
I don't think it gets much better than this for a day of bluegill and thunderstorms.
This is probably the most bougie thing that's ever been made with bluegill.
I don't know about ever been made with bluegill ever, but I know it's definitely the most bougie thing that's ever been made in this clump of lily pads ever.
Yeah.
Ever, dude.
I mean, cheese grits and bluegill filled egg rolls.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude. Dude, it's so crunchy.
Alright. Alright, I'm about to try this.
I'm about to try this fish.
Burrito.
You going for the bluegill?
Yeah.
Blue Rito. Thoughts?
Dude, it's crunchy. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah, put lime on it. It's
Okay.
really good.
Okay. Blue Rito being good makes me happy because that's all I was able to contribute to the to the meal with some of those.
The Doritos are really good fried on it.
Oh heck
With
yeah.
the lime on it.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely go lime.
Lime.
It's time, boys. This is just a slide it off the bone deal here. Here we go. First chunk. Honestly, just tastes like really nice limey fish.
Good.
If the lime on it is a good call. But I do like the crunch factor.
So I feel like Garfield after that.
Yeah, dude. Y'all freaking cleaned them up. Boy, god
Hey,
dang.
the real test though.
Oh, the tail. The tail bite?
It's good.
Honestly, it sounded delicious, dude.
It's good.
Starting to think all the little ones we let go, you know, they got lucky. I hadn't tasted this before. Our bellies are full of bluegill, but we figured since it's the evening and we can't really do much else, we're gonna see if we can crank us a big old bass. So I'm gonna be throwing a frog. The boys got worms and got a bunch of pads. So see what happens. There's a blow up literally right there. I'm seeing something orange way back there. Oh, it's probably some like billies or something.
Got him.
No. Yeah, let's. Damn. Oh my god, dude. Bro. No. All for nothing, dude. All for nothing. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. Look, Corey just hooked up to a bass. Look at this.
Look at the one.
Look, he's still going, dude. He's still going.
Look at the bass I hooked up to.
Hold on. Let me just get this lure so Reef don't freaking get it. Oh my gosh, bro. 1, 2, and by the way, this was a Jiggin Muscle XL that he just like karate chopped, bro. Oh my gosh. Sorry, BJ, but you might have to use something else, buddy. You might just have to grab the frog egg and start going for it, man.
Reef said
BJ, I mean, Corey had one though. He did in the river, dude. This is so sick. It's been too long. I'm bringing them back, boys. The old white Zoom Super Fluke. I was using these before I ever met you guys, man. Oh, yeah. This used to be my go-to right here. All I know is I'm not able to turn around. Got him. Oh, got him. Dang, it came off. Good one this evening, boys. It's a really, really good one. That is beautiful, man. Absolutely insane. Beautiful sunset. Perfect way to end the day, you know. Broken rods, missed bass. But at least we got a beautiful sunset out of our little fish mission there. And we are about at the end of our 48 hours and about to start our journey towards our 72 hours, our final day. So it's been a good one. We've had some freaking incredible food, let me tell you that much, man. We've had a blast, and sunset is the perfect way to cap it. We went from a crazy storm that pushed us quite literally into the lily pads to getting blessed with a really nice sunset. So hopefully it stays nice all night, because we could still run into disaster.
You had a good old day.
Yeah.
He even broke a rod.
Like, make these your freaking egg rolls, BJ. All right, well, I think we got to head on over to the old houseboat, boys.
Nap time.
It is. Yeah, it does. It feels like nap time, doesn't it? All right, so the quality's kind of bad, but all the little white dots, those are all alligators. Oh my God, look back there. There's a whole ton of them back there. Right there.
1, 2,
Oh
3,
my
4,
gosh,
5,
dude.
6,
All the little
7,
white dots in the water
8,
are
9,
alligators
10,
back
11,
there.
12, 13, 14, 15. And we're only in what, a foot and a half of water?
Yeah, they're sitting on the top over there.
Oh, they're moving closer too.
They smelled them egg rolls.
They smell those chicken livers and them bluegill, dude. They're like, oh, there's a feast tonight, boys.
Well, that is the end of day 2. We got a bunch of stuff done. My boy Reefy, he's just been chilling. He is so tired. I think he's ready to go home, but we had a successful day, just getting all the stuff charged. And I'll tell you what, one thing that I've learned about being on the houseboat for multiple days is that organization is gonna be your absolute best friend. You gotta be organized. If you're not organized, stuff gets chaotic fast. But either way, I gotta go ahead and transfer all these files, get all these batteries charged up, and then we are on to tomorrow, which is our final day out on the houseboat in the swamp. And I think we've done a great job, man. We pulled off a miracle with the bluegill, and they were delicious. I can't even remember what we called them, the blue rolls or swamp rolls or something like that. The bluegill egg rolls were incredible. So big shout out to BJ for that. With that being said though, I'm gonna go ahead and get to work so I can get some rest. We have an early day in the morning, our final day. All right, we'll catch you on the next adventure. And who knows? There's a mosquito on my arm. Okay, all right, it's time. Good night, everyone. See you on the next one. That was weird. I never do that. I don't know why I did that. Say goodnight, Reefy. Say goodnight to the people, buddy. Say goodnight. Oh, thank you, buddy. All right, get some rest. Here, lay your head under this. There you go. Good boy. Night, buddy.